Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? This your boy Kadeem with Let's Geek Out. How is everybody doing? Welcome to another reaction video, and today we are reacting to Goku Black versus the Reverse Flash. And bro, I recently just reacted to Batman versus Iron Man. Still recovering from that one. Not even gonna lie to you, that one was insane. But wanted to jump ahead, wanted to dive right into this. If you guys don't know a little bit, the Flash is one of my favorite superheroes. My number one favorite superhero in the DC universe. So his counterpart going up against Goku's counterpart is kind of crazy. So I'm definitely excited to see how this is going to go. I know this is late. It came out a while back. I don't care. I'm still gonna react to this and check it out and see who takes it. And since the Flash is my favorite superhero, I'm gonna say Earbot Dog gonna take this. I really do. I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna stick with it. I'm putting money on it. Maybe like $5. And 3, 2, 1. All right, another death battle. Goku Black, baby. Mm-hmm. Yep.
They say imitation is the sincerest form of
That's crazy. Like,
I'd say the sincerest form of flattery is not trying to kill your superhero husbando. He's wearing my boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
this is gonna be good.
What consumes the thoughts of a god? What do immortals dream of with all the time in the world? In Zamasu's case, his one goal was divine justice.
Yeah, this guy's
A lot of people did not like that arc for some reason. I don't know why. I think it was really well done. I really enjoyed it. Zamasu, he was arrogant dick, bruh.
Unsurprisingly, Zamasu
What?
despised the inherently chaotic nature of mortals, being seemingly unwilling to lift themselves out of their own cycle of violence and stupidity. Like some people
Remember that.
Yeah,
Jesus.
those people too. His heart was clouded until the day he met Son Goku.
With God Ki, Goku could match blows with the god of
Yeah.
Beerus. Their clash nearly destroyed the entirety of Universe 7.
That's
a
true.
cosmological structure at least 9 times
Ooh, that was a
larger
good
than our
fight.
own universe. At most, it could even be as large as 13
That
times greater than
battle right there.
Side note, it's worth mentioning that when 2 gods of destruction fought, they were capable of casually destroying 2 of these universes.
And since the shockwaves from their punches traveled across Universe 7 in seconds, they'd have to be hitting way faster than light.
Goku was tapping into his Super Saiyan God form for this.
There's Goku has to tap into Super Saiyan without transforming.
For Super Saiyan Blue
Goku is such power bomb in space
Toriyama
form.
himself has directly compared it to the original Super Saiyan form.
And don't forget, Goku trained with Whis and fought in the tournament with Universe 6 before Zamasu caught up with him. So by that time, he was way stronger.
Here was a mortal with the powers of gods beyond even Zamasu's abilities. Someone who could bring his dreams to fruition.
So Sammy did what anyone would do
Whew.
in that situation. Kill his master to become the Supreme Kai, wish on the Super Dragon Balls to switch bodies with Goku, and kill every single mortal in the universe.
And thus the deity
Which
Zamasu became
basically
Goku
succeeded.
Black.
Please, Goku Black? You couldn't be more creative.
No, you might be wondering, why didn't he just wish all the mortals dead? But that wouldn't be as fun, would it? Black's got all of Goku's strength and powers, but wielded by a genocidal maniac instead of that lovable goober of a monkey.
Wait a minute. I just thought about that. Yeah, why did he do that?
And godly ki, Black can easily achieve the form of Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
But with a champagneful twist.
Super Saiyan
Rose.
Rose? Really? What is he, a suburban wine mom? Watch out before he unlocks Super
Bruh.
Saiyan Live, Laugh, Love. He stole Goku's techniques too, like the instant
He did.
transmission, where he focuses on a person's
Yep.
key signature.
Generation, Sickle of Sorrow, Thundershock, Surprise.
Which is a Kamehameha, but pink.
And with
Yeah.
his Saiyan body, he gets stronger and stronger every time he almost dies. He just becomes harder and harder to kill.
It really sucks for the rest of the universe. Because
For real.
kind of like if Goku just snapped one day and used his powers to their full murderous potential.
Like
Eesh.
the God Split cut, where he surrounds his hands with a keyblade to slice you to
What a
ribbons.
keyblade.
He used this very technique to, kill Goku's family.
He can even extend this
Yep.
keyblade into a huge curved one called the Azure Dragon Sword, which, along with his
Ooh.
Kamehameha, confirms my suspicions that Goku is colorblind.
Actually, Black's Azure Dragon Sword
Jesus.
is named after a legendary weapon wielded by one of Earth's greatest warriors, the Desert Bandit Yamcha. Wait, what?
And he can make a scythe and slice open space-time itself
Come on
and
now.
create a bunch of shadow clones. Black, not Crater Boy over here, but his most dastardly weapon isn't
Oh, not Crater Boy. Why y'all got disrespect him like that? Not Crater Boy.
Travel through time, and even escape
Oh man, that was wrong.
where he had free reign over the entire universe.
team up with his best bud, himself. Too bad Goku's company showed up to spoil the fun. But wait, isn't Zamasu in Goku's body? How are there two Gokus? There's only one Goku in the multiverse, right? But Goku met Black before he met Zamasu, which
They could just gonna make my head hurt.
before Zamasu came up with the idea, and then they killed Zamasu before he could do it anyway. But Goku Black was still around. What the hell is going on?
Sure, it's a classic grandfather's paradox. The thing is, Black's time ring prevents him from being affected by alterations to his own personal timeline. So,
Okay, that makes sense. I forgot.
doesn't change his future.
I honestly don't remember if they did explain that in Super. I don't remember the entire story, just
And
few
another,
parts here and there.
And another. And another. And another.
Oh god, I hate time travel. Black has crushed Saiyans like Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks. Hell, even Vegito couldn't beat him. He even merged with the universe to become one with everything. Like I said, major Final Fantasy villain vibes here.
It took Zeno, the
Yep.
Omni King, the most powerful being in all of creation, to step in and erase that entire timeline just to stop Black's
Yep,
rampage.
just like that.
Ironic. Zamasu's higher calling was the eradication of all mortal life in the universe, and he stole the strongest mortal's body to do it. But in the end, he was always doomed to fail. His
was.
quest for power meant nothing against a being that would always be stronger, no matter what he did or who he was.
And the universe ended up being destroyed anyway. It's like one big cosmic
Yeah.
dump with no one left to laugh.
You've been running around making messes for too long, and now I'm going to choke the life from you. I can't wait to watch you die.
Sheesh.
Barry Allen, The Flash.
Fastest man alive.
Is one of the greatest heroes in history, an inspiration to many across time and space. And
Yep.
there's no better example than his #1 fan from the 25th century,
Ebar Thawne.
Alright, Wiz, we've tackled a lot of stupid names for things in our years here at Death Battle, but I'm confident that Eobard is the dumbest fucking first name I've ever heard in my life. Eobard was completely obsessed with the Flash and dedicated his whole life to studying the Speed Force like a total nerd. Good luck to him, because there's no way he's figuring that shit out.
But Thawne's life irrevocably changed the day he discovered a time capsule from the 21st century. By some strange coincidence, it just so happened to contain Barry's costume. By experimenting on it, Thawne managed to replicate the Flash's powers, turning himself into a mirror of his idol.
And you can bet he totally crapped himself when Barry Senpai showed up in the future and took him under his wing. It was a dream come true.
Until Barry realized that Thawne had fabricated crimes in order to show up and save the day. Disgraced,
All
Thawne
right.
managed to better himself before
Right.
traveling to the past to prove his worth to his hero, to prove that their bond was special.
That's when Thawne found out that Barry already had a best friend, and a family, and a life. Without him, he didn't matter. He wasn't special. He was just a nobody Barry tossed out in the trash and forgot about. Like my Tinder dates do to me.
If only. When Thawne visited the Flash Museum in Barry's time, he discovered the secret identity to Flash's greatest enemy that in his future had been lost to time. The one Barry was fated to kill in battle. Eobard Thawne.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
Oh, ain't that a bitch? The shock drove Thawne mad. If he couldn't be Flash's
AKA
best friend,
Professor Zoom,
he'd be
Mr.
his
Zix,
greatest enemy.
shooting from the 21st century.
Sure, his own future death.
Man.
Travel from the future creature to terrorize the Flash family in the past.
Like Perry Allen.
He'd become the Reverse Flash.
Reverse
Ooh,
Flash.
boy.
We're really setting the world on fire with these names today, huh, Wiz?
Thawne
Rest
draws
is
his
all.
powers from the negative Speed Force, which he generates
Yeesh.
with every step he takes, just like Barry does with the regular Speed Force.
Yep.
The negative Speed Force gives Thawne access to many of the Flash's powers, including his mind-bending super speed, enough to travel all across time and space in days. He can keep up with and surpass other speedsters like Barry and Wally.
Who once ran fast enough to cross the universe faster than two gods who could teleport. Wally even beat himself in a race, and Barry admitted Thawne was still faster than that. Wait just a second, he beat himself? That doesn't even make sense.
But
It doesn't.
unlike Barry and Wally, Thawne applies his powers more catastrophically, using them to their full potential without any care for collateral. Take, for instance, his ability to vibrate himself through solid objects.
Objects like, say, vital organs. And if he did, he'd scramble their molecules, causing instant death.
Sheesh,
Thawne
bruh.
does that to Barry's wife Iris, and Barry did not appreciate it.
Thawne's vibrations are so powerful, he can even produce a counterforce that can reverse the destruction of the entire universe.
Pretty crazy sounding.
Wait, what?
Even B-tier speedsters
See,
like
I'm
Doc can do the
really
same kind of
learning a
thing.
lot
When
more about the
Barry and
Reverse
Wally
Flash
fight each other,
than I
they
thought.
open up the entire multiverse.
Thawne can create shockwaves with a snap, phase into your body and possess you, and even speak at such high speeds that you'll hear his words as though they were your own thoughts. And instead of stealing your speed like other Flashes, he can steal your time.
Yeah, Thawne can yoink decades from your life and age you 80 years in just a few seconds. Kinda sounds like your sex life, huh, Wiz?
But Thawne's greatest ability is his unmatched skill at time travel, and he uses this expertise to be as petty
Oh my
and
God.
cruel as humanly possible.
Thawne
Yeah.
wasn't a dummy. He knew that if he went back in time to kill Barry before he got his powers, he'd erase himself from the time too. So instead, he'd just make Barry's life suck as hard as he could. Push him down some stairs, retcon his best friend from history, kill his mom, and even told Barry he'd go back in time and adopt him as his own son. Dude, what the fuck?
That's another big difference.
Bruh,
between
he
Thawne and Barry.
was
Whereas Barry only went back in time to save
psychotic.
his mother's life, Thawne
I
often
mean,
went back in time to
jeez.
try to fix his own mediocre life. He killed his more successful younger brother, his career rival at the Flash Museum, and every single boyfriend his crush had until there was no one left but him.
And when she still rejected him, he went back in time again and made her an invalid for the rest of her life. Jesus Christ! This guy's a monster! But wait, Wiz, that's impossible. Grandpappy Paradox or whatever. If he went back in time to kill someone, they'd be dead in the future. Which means...
Stop trying to figure it out. Time travel is very confusing.
Back in time in the first place, right?
Wiz, maybe time is a construct with no legitimate unit of measurement other than the meager attempts man has made to understand the incomprehensible world around him.
Move on.
Inside the time
Move
stream
on,
where
please.
Barry initiated Flashpoint, which rewrote the universe while Thawne was technically disconnected from it. So Thawne essentially broke. Literally, figuratively, mentally, physically, temporally.
Or maybe he just hated Barry so much it defied the laws of time itself.
That too.
Oh.
More
I'm done.
specifically, he became a living paradox, a being without a past or future,
Yeesh.
literally without continuity. Not only did this mean he'd be unaffected by changes to his past, it made him effectively
Bro.
Stabbed in the chest by evil Batman, vaporized by Iris in some sweet, sweet payback, or getting Dr. Manhattaned by the big blue god dong himself. Thawne was always reborn, unable to stay dead.
But more than anything, it made him immune from consequences.
Unlike Barry, whose changes to time could
Bro,
destroy all
fix my face, bro.
Thawne could do
Like,
whatever he wanted. He was
yo,
impossible to stop with no
I
reason to
really
hold back.
did not know
From Barry, while
all this about Eobard Thawne. Like, there's so much that I did not know.
A white dwarf is essentially the remains of a star's ultra-dense core.
Well, that doesn't make sense because he has like the same ability, basically the same abilities as the Flash.
Took a nap. Man, he must really hate Barry if a sun to the face can't take him down.
But he doesn't hate Barry. All of his schemes, all of his machinations, all of his insane timeline-shattering threats, all of it was because it was the only way he could think of to spend time with his hero.
That's really sad.
His
That is sad
intended
as
to be the reverse.
man.
He wanted to be the Kid Flash, All Fawn ever really desired was to be by Barry's side.
In the end, though, goody little Two Shoes Barry forgave him, and then
Oh
vibrated
yeah.
away his living paradox powers, erasing him from existence.
Though not entirely. Barry didn't kill Fawn, he reset his timeline, removing the one thing driving his hatred, his relationship with Barry. Without that, Thawne was a normal, happy Flash fan once again.
It's coming.
Yeesh.
He'll be back. And when he does, there'll be no running. He'll always be faster. He'll always catch you. And time is always on his side.
Hey.
Still think you can take me? Even death can't catch me.
All right, we're all set.
All right, the combatants are
Let's go.
set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
I think Ibarthon will take this. I really do. If he is a counterpart to the Flash, there is no reason that he should not win. And let's go ahead and
It was me, Barry. I was the one who...
And here we go. I really love how they do the animations. Like, the way they do the animations is amazing.
Mortals, sinners, prepare for divine justice.
Oh. And this is Reverse's Flash time, you know, his way of being a hero. Yo.
Sir, I'm in need of your services.
Oh, come. Yo, really? Damn. Yo. Yo.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, snap.
This color, is it not beautiful?
Ooh, what the? Yo. And he can still run?
Incoming genius.
Yo.
I'll end this fight before it even began. Death in reverse.
Oh, what?
Magnificent.
Yeah, I forgot he got the time ring. Oh, snap.
Mortals, sinners, prepare for divine.
Oh.
Why aren't you dead?
Yeah, they. Oh, snap. Uh-oh. They exist outside of time, so of course that wasn't going to work on them. Yo. Is this going to end with a tie? Because they can't. What the? Really?
To stand atop all things and look down upon creation itself. That is the work of a god.
Empty threats to a living paradox.
Ooh.
How truly foolish.
Sorry, was that important?
Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Yep. Got him. Where's my $5 at? I won. Where's my $5? Each and every one of y'all. Need that. Run that. Come on now. He has the same abilities, more ruthless than the Flash. There's no reason he was not going to take that. None.
More to cover than just
Come on now.
stars or universes they could blow up. At their
Speedsters
peak, both Goku Black
are
and
seriously
so impressive, they were
gods
removed from time
in the DC
itself,
universe.
becoming living paradoxes, making any
Bro.
attempt to kill either of them meaningless.
Basically, but as soon as he took that ring though, it was done. It was over.
First, but it would most likely rely on a combination of speed.
Bro, this is crazy.
It's no surprise Thon definitely had the edge.
He did have the edge. Like he,
Speed's quintillion
nah,
times faster than light. But
it,
Thon is a
it was
Flash.
done.
Even early in his career as a member of the Flash family, Wally West could reach speeds that were impossible to comprehend and calculate. There are numerous examples of this.
I gotta see that. I don't think I watched that one. I gotta watch that one.
Clearly equal to.
Plus, he's kind of an expert when it comes to timey-wimey bullshit.
And he could likely overpower Black and destroy said time ring.
Yep.
After all, Thawne once generated enough energy to counter the destruction of the entire DC universe.
Oh my
which is
God.
stated in
The
comics
difficulties
to be
surrounding
at
the
least
battle with First Flash as Thawne is capable of destroying an entire timeline, somewhat similar to how Zeno destroyed him in canon.
And over 70 million times larger
Hey.
than Dragon Ball's universe.
So even if he was fused, still wouldn't be able to stand up to him.
Without getting into lots
Yep.
of assumptions and guesswork. He's obviously
So,
stronger than Goku was when he clashed with Beerus, but
someone can beat Goku.
generous with training and power boosts and multipliers.
Like, that don't count. He was possessed. Yada, yada, yada.
Black could match this level of
Come on
power.
now.
The DC universe is just too big. And remember, Barry and Wally's race
Yeah,
almost
ho.
ripped apart the entire DC multiverse.
It's also important to stress that Goku Black is not Goku.
Look.
Goku's drive and willpower can push through even the most absurd limits to potentially match higher levels of power. Zamasu took Goku's body because he's more than willing to take shortcuts. It's an entirely different mindset.
Yeah, and once he took care of that time ring, Reverse Flash had a lot more options than just overpower.
Like, I'm sorry, was that important?
Speed, he could pretty easily
Oh my God.
or age him to death with a touch. Zamasu may have been a deity
Jesus.
without the time ring, but Goku's
Older
body
bodies
is
do not
mortal with
decay. In
unlimited
fact, a
range.
Saiyan can remain
Might really
at
squirt
peak
yourself
physical
with that one, huh,
condition
Superman?
until the last few
Goku Black
years.
was a nightmarish
Wow.
foe, but Thawne's experience with time travel, ridiculous levels of hacks, and frankly impossible speed gave him the means to take the win.
This fight was definitely not sunderwhelming.
The winner is the Reverse Flash.
And that's it. Come on now. Come on. Like, there is no doubt. No doubt. And like I said, The Flash, the universe of The Flash is my favorite story, favorite superhero. So there is no doubt the Reverse Flash having the same abilities. I know I'm repeating myself. I don't care. The same abilities as the Flash, more ruthless, does not hold back his powers, does not hold nothing back. There was no way Goku Black was going to stand up to that. And we just saw that right there. Enough said. Enough said. Anyways, that's it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching my videos. I greatly appreciate you all. If you enjoyed my reaction, be that cool person to leave a thumbs up, comment, like, and subscribe for more videos I'll be coming your way. And let me know in the comments, were you, when you watched this, were you surprised, or did you were just like, come on, it's obvious Reverse Flash was going to win that. It's obvious. Like me, it was obvious. Come on now. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Until then, this is your boy Kadeem with Let's Geek Out. Peace.